Hi, it's Stephen here from Santimination Wave, and this is day one of the May Daily Draws. So, as we close out the weekend, begin the new month, and approach a new week, let's see what kind of message we're going to get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Tarot of the Hidden Realms this month, followed by an Oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Beltane Oracle. So, let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, so here we go. Our first card is the Two of Pentacles. Love that. It's there, looking at the two blooms that come from the root going into the ground. So the seed has been planted, so we may have planted the seed and now we want to help it to grow, and from the same roots have grown two different flowers, two choices, two options, and we're looking at them, we're looking at these things, the different aspects, and to me they're feeding on the same energy. And often the traditional Two of Pentacles is where they're sort of like juggling these two pentacles, and you've got the infinity symbol and everything, and trying to get a balance and keeping the energy flowing. And sometimes it's not a choice between two things, it's keeping more than one thing going together. And because these two flowers are all part of the same plant, they share the same roots. So when we and they've come from this, they probably come from the same seed as well. So the potential of it has branched out into two different flowers, and may yet branch out even more as we nurture it and watch it grow and help it grow. So what this is saying to us is that in locking that, we were talking a lot about unlocking potential last month. Well, this month is about where that potential is beginning to be unlocked, and it may not develop the way we expect. It may develop into more than one thing that all comes together, links together. So whatever it is we're trying to bring about, we may be surprised. We don't know what's going to grow. We just have to help it grow. I mean, she didn't know how this plant was going to develop. But she's just seeing how it's developing and noticing how these two flowers are forming from this seed. It wasn't down to her to determine. She decided to unlock the potential of the seed, and this is how it began to unfold. Now, what she can do is make sure that it's watered, that it grows, that it gets the nutrients it needs, so the plant can grow even bigger, and maybe even provide more flowers on it. Who knows? So what that tells us, to me, is that we are the ones that decide how things grow, not necessarily what grows. We plant the potential, we put our intent, but the way it unfolds is sometimes surprising to us, but we have to go with it. And the important thing is to know how to keep it nurtured so that all aspects of what's growing in our lives keeps going. That cycle of the infinity symbol, the lemniscate, that's on the traditional Two of Pentacles. But this is while we're thinking about how things are beginning to progress, and how it can develop further, and what we need to do to keep that growth coming, to keep that thing manifesting and growing in our lives. So whatever it is that we've planted and we can see the beginning signs, then we need to think about what we need to do to keep that going. And that's what I feel this card is saying to us today. Think about what you need to do to keep that energy flowing, like a cycle, keeping it going, so you don't drop the ball, as it were, or whatever, like the traditional juggling even when things are a bit choppy and the things are moving a bit, that you still keep that balance, that thing going in your life with all these different things going on. And that takes practice and skill, but here she's almost sort of thinking and looking and admiring what's beginning to grow, and almost probably intrigued. And it's good. That's part of the adventure, to be intrigued about how the potential we're unlocking is developing as well. So let's go to the Beltane Oracle, which is happy Beltane, everyone. That some started yesterday. I think it goes through today as well. I think it was from dusk yesterday till dusk today, so traditionally or something. Other people may follow different systems on that, but it's Beltane. It's a new month to a film, where the sun is returning, the growth's coming to the field, the seeds are beginning to grow, and so very apt that we have that. Okay, so let's go there. And we have, that looks intriguing, surrender. Nothing more blissful than the art of letting go, of setting yourself free of all that doesn't serve you. And that's an important part of Beltane as well. Letting things go that don't serve you and embracing the new that's beginning to grow and surrendering to the process. As I say, we put our energy in there, we plant our seeds, we have an intention of the kind of thing we want to grow. And obviously she wanted to grow a plant. She wanted to, or maybe she didn't plant it. Maybe she's just seeing it grow naturally. I don't know. But let's say that it's something that we plant. We normally know that we're planting a seed is planted, and we're seeing it grow. And we sort of know it's going to grow into a plant, but we don't exactly know how and what, and that we may not have known that we would get 2 flowers like that. We know we would get something, but we didn't know necessarily how it would be formed. So we need to surrender to that process, keep the energy flowing, let go of anything that no longer serves us, give that up, let that go, and just keep that energy flowing in a positive way. And that's how we're starting off this month, at this time of Beltane, at this time of the Wheel of the Year. So, and even if you don't follow that, it's the beginning of May, we're approaching summer. Now's a good time to be letting our seeds, our ideas grow into fruition. So let's do just that. Okay, so that is today's reading. I'll be back tomorrow with day 2 as we start a new week. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.